How does ScaleKit stack up to something like a Auth0?
Yeah, it's a great question, right? Um, Again, we are going after a very, very specific market. That is the B2B companies, B2B products, founders and CTOs that are building B2B products, right? Yes, Auth0 is a very well known brand in the authentication space. When Auth0 first started in like 2012, 2013, there are not a lot of companies or products that are built to solve authentication for products, right? There were the likes of Microsoft and Entra who were trying to solve employee identity and authentication, but there is not a lot of products that are solving customer identity and authentication. So when Auth0 started, there were there is a rage of B2C companies, the likes of Facebook, the likes of Twitter, the likes of Instacart, and all these things. Right? They needed a really powerful and scalable authentication platform. So Auth0 came to the market and then filled that gap. Right? So Auth0 is a very, very good product. Again, I have a lot of respect for what they have done, for the kind of education and awareness that they brought into the whole market, saying authentication is something that it's better left to someone who knows it the most. And they really solve the problem for a lot of B2C products out there, right? And because they're focusing predominantly for the B2C products, their entire architecture revolves around how a user logs in, right? When we did evaluate Auth0 in my previous company to use, we realized that that is actually creating a lot more problems than it's solving, because we're a B2B product. That means our primary entity that we need to integrate with is an organization or a customer or a tenant or an account, whatever you want to call it. And users belong to these organizations, right? So that fundamental distinction is what made the product kind of very, very hard for us to integrate in a B2B product, right? So that is the whole problem statement that we came out and then said, hey, we are building an authentication and authorization platform that is purpose built for B2B products. We take care of your organization. We take care of your multi-tenancy needs. We take care of your customization needs. Like I said earlier, every enterprise customer wants the product to behave in a certain way. That means they want the auth also to behave a certain way. So they ask for, hey, do you support simultaneous sign-on with my custom identity provider, right? So we are trying to build a very, very focused product for the B2B companies. Again, if you are building a B2C company, let's say Swiggy, for example, Auth0 is a good solution. No two questions about it. But if you're building a B2B product, we are the solution for you. So that's the distinction that we're going after. We want to be very, very specific about the problem that we are solving and whom we are solving for.